Hi guys, this is Ken from TechOpened, back again with another video, this time to show you the unboxing of the Silvercrest Bluetooth speaker. I like this because of the design. It has a really nice design to it. This is all like fabric right here, so I like the design of this. It makes it looks really modern, and it's a very low cost speaker. I paid around 25 euros for this. So yeah, let's check this out, see if it's actually worth it or not. So here on the box, guys, you can see you have this little lid here that gives you an overall description of the device. Then it has this little magnetic panel that has a little magnet here that you can open. And here you can see the description of the device and kind of get a first look of how it looks when it's on the stand. The color, it's also the black one. You have a gray one as well. And here you can actually see this little plastic see-through window. You can actually see the speaker itself, which is pretty interesting. I think the brands should do this so you can see the item before you actually open the box. You don't have to open it. And here on the sides you can see what it's like. Here on the rear of the box you can see the description. So it says high quality aluminum housing with a stylish textile cover. So it's all aluminum, and then it has that cloth that has that textile coating. Compatible with all standard smartphones and tablets. It says the battery can last up to 5 hours at medium volume. You have the 3.5 millimeter headphone jack, so you can plug this directly into your device. You have a LED indicator for a low battery, so when your battery is low, you have a little light that turns on. You have micro USB charging cable and the auxiliary cable included. The dimensions are 18 by 4.7 centimeters. You have Bluetooth 4.2, and the range of the speaker is more or less 10 meters. And you have two drivers, two 3.5 watt drivers inside the speaker. The battery, it's a 3.7 volt battery with 2000 milliamp hours. So we're going to open this and see if this is actually worth the money. Like for 25 euros, I think it's a pretty good deal. It can't be that bad. But we're going to test it out and see if it's actually worth it. You can also see they offer a 3-year warranty on the speaker, which is pretty cool. You don't see that in many brands. So yeah. So as soon as you open the box, you have this little tab here that we're going to pull. So you pull this little tray out. So we just pop this open. Let me just shift this to the side so you can see this. You have the manuals. Comes with this little manual inside. So you have a little quick start guide, so you can get started right away. It's really simple. These speakers are pretty basic. You get the auxiliary connector for your 3.5 millimeter jack. You get the charging cable, which is a full size. It's a USB-A to micro USB. No USB-C. And then you get the little stand here, and you get the speaker. So you can see the speaker here, all fabric, and this is all aluminum. It's cold to the touch. You have the little charging port right there, and then you have the auxiliary port right there to connect to your device if you want to connect it directly and not do it via Bluetooth. You have the power switch. You have the pause play button right there. You have the forward, the fast forward or next track button right there. You have the reverse track button, and these also do the plus and minus volume right there. And you have the Bluetooth pairing in case your device does not show up on your phone. In case the speaker doesn't show up on your phone, you press this little Bluetooth pairing button. And then you have these two little lights that actually, they're power indicators to tell you if it's charging or if it's discharged. You can see the little Silvercrest logo here on the back, and you can see all the specifications here on the back. Here on the bottom you have a little rubber foot right here. This little hole right here is for the stand to kind of pop in. So let's get that in. That's a pretty tight fit. That is a tight fit. Okay, at first it's really, the fit is really tight. You have to kind of push this in, and it rests like this. So you can see what it looks like. Very nice design. I think it looks really nice on the table. And in order to power it on, you just press this little button. So it entered pairing mode, I believe. And I think it's also saying that it's low power. Note that this does not come with any charging brick. It only comes with the charging cable and the auxiliary cable. Brands are starting to do that. They're starting not to send the bricks inside. So they're kind of depending on you having your own brick, which I think is kind of stupid, to be honest. You know, it's, you know, I kind of understand it's a way for you not to have like so many charging bricks laying around your house. It's also a way for cutting costs and whatnot, but I'm not sure I completely agree with that. Whatever. So we're going to pair this with the device and test it out. Now I'm testing this at minimum volume, connected via Bluetooth, so you can see the difference between Bluetooth and wired connection. You can hear it's really low right now, obviously. So I'm going to raise this to half the volume, more or less. It's okay, but not really loud. I'm actually going to pull this track forward. Now I'm going to put it at max volume. Okay, and now I'm going to test it via cable. So we're going to connect the cable so we can see the difference. So it's connected via cable. You hear this little tone. I'll push this backwards, and I'm going to leave it at max volume. Much louder. Feels much louder now. So there's definitely a difference in volume when you connect this via cable. It's like a lot louder. So, you know, at first I thought the speaker was kind of weak when I heard it, you know, wirelessly, but I thought, you know, for 25 euros, you can't expect much from the speaker. But as soon as you connect it via cable, there's a huge improvement, and it starts to justify the price a little bit more than without the cable. So very important to notice that, guys. But that's one of the disadvantages of Bluetooth connections. They are improving. The Bluetooth connections are improving with updates and whatnot, but the wired connection is always better than the Bluetooth connection, at least for now. Now, if I use my iPhone, I have a little iPhone SE. I'm going to test this with something a little bit weaker so we can see the difference. So I'm going to get the same track and make sure I'm connected to the speaker via Bluetooth. So I'm going to turn on Bluetooth, and you can see it shows up here in the list right here. I'm just going to click this. You can see here SLTR 70A1. Just waiting for it to connect. Another thing I've had is some issues. If you have more than one device connected, it won't work. So you can only have one device connected at once. So I'm going to turn off the Bluetooth of the laptop, and you can see that now it will connect. It didn't want to connect. Let's try it now. It connected right away. So you can't have two devices connected at once. One will always override the other. So make sure if you're having troubles connecting this via Bluetooth, make sure there's no other device connected to the speaker. So now it's connected to the iPhone. It's an iPhone SE. And we're going to test the same track wirelessly. And right now it is at medium volume, and it's pretty weak. Sorry for the noise, guys. So I'm going to push this a little bit forward. Definitely there's a difference in volume. No question about that. I'm going to raise it to max volume. So all I can say is that wirelessly it sounds pretty similar to the laptop, maybe with a slightly lower volume, slightly lower power than the laptop for some reason, but very similar. You can hardly tell the difference. Now we're going to test this via cable connected to the iPhone. And one thing I noticed when I tested this the first time was it actually sounded worse with the cable connected to the iPhone. I don't know if that has to do with some kind of software issues or something, but let's test it and see if we're going to test it, see if the same thing happens. So I'm connecting this via cable to the iPhone, and we're going to play it exactly at medium volume. So I'm going to bring this down to medium volume. And you can see it's much lower, which is pretty strange. I don't know why. It even sounds worse than connected via Bluetooth. Now if I raise the volume up to the max, we'll see if we notice a difference. Pull this a little bit forward. Really low volume. Nothing compared to the laptop. Via cable, this blows away. With the laptop, it gets really loud. But with the phone, you can see at max volume, everything's set at max volume, and the power is just not there. The volume is just not there. It's really low. It's okay to have on your desktop, but not loud at all. So yeah, guys, you get an idea of more or less the sound quality of this. I know the microphones aren't making justice to it. I don't have really dedicated microphones to actually, for you guys to really hear the sound quality of this. But take my word for it. It's a decent speaker for 25 euros. If you can get it for the same price that I did, it's a decent speaker, especially because of the design. I think in terms of design, it looks really nice on your desk. If you have like an all black desk or white, and then you have the speaker on, since this is all fabric, it has a really nice clean design, very modern looking. I think it looks awesome, to be honest. And it's actually what caught my eye was the design. Now, sound quality wise, if it's connected via cable to your laptop or to your desktop PC, you'll definitely notice a difference in sound quality. Louder, a lot more bass, a little bit more power out of the speaker. Then if you're connecting via Bluetooth, either by your laptop or your desktop PC, or by your mobile device, you will notice a difference. If it's connected via cable, there's a big difference in that. That's the main thing to take out of this. For 25 euros, I think it's a good deal. There aren't many speakers that you can get for that price and the same sound quality. I did test the JBL a few months back, that tiny little one, that square one. I think it's the JBL Go or something like that. I actually prefer this one. For some reason, it sounds a little bit more bassy. The sound is a little bit richer. So yeah, I'm pretty impressed by the build quality. All metal right here, all aluminum, and this fabric, it looks nice. So yeah, I can recommend it for 25 euros. If you can get it for the same price, it's definitely worth it. I don't believe, like, you know, up to 30 euros is a good price for this, and it's good value for what you buy, for what you pay for. But more than that, I'd kind of skip this, maybe look for something else. So yeah, guys, this has been it, the quick review of the Silvercrest Bluetooth speaker. If you're interested in getting this, I'll try and put some links in the description if I can find this anywhere else than from the store that I actually bought this. I bought this at a local store called LIDL, very well known here in Europe. I'll try and find the speaker. If you want the same one and you're interested, check out the links in the description. If you purchase through my links, I will get a small commission through those links. You'll pay the same price as if you were to buy it without the links, and you'll be helping out the channel. If you like this video, leave your thumbs up, guys. Subscribe if you're interested in watching more of my videos. And thank you once again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. See you next time. Bye-bye.